Nah. Where was he at? So I was talking about. All right. So the cop pulled up on me. All right. So I'm accepting everything. I'm like, yo. He caught me red-handed, bro. There's nowhere to go. I run. I'm done. You feel me? Like, fuck it. I can't. He comes up to me. He asks me. He asked me for like your license, your registration, all that shit. So I tell him I said I have my license, I don't have my registration. He asked me why. I said, no. He asked me like why you going. I copped the plea to him like, yo, this happened to me and I'm unable to drive unless I can have this on me. Like I was trying to like cancel them both out. So as I'm saying that, and I was like, this is my own car, it's the only way I get around. Like I was just, but I knew it was like whatever. It's over. It's fucking over. Like whatever. So he's like, yeah. So mind you, when he was coming up to me, I had the quarter in my hand because he just gave me the shit before I drove off. So all I could do was put in the regular stash thing right there, like whatever, and just pray to God the nigga. Like he had a stuffy nose or some shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, boom. So anyway, I'm talking to the guy. I'm out of the car. I'm talking to the guy, and you know what it was? I'm being honest with him. I'm like, yo, cause I know I fucked up. I know like he has every right. So he's like, no. He's like, you have your license on you? I'm like, yeah. So he's like, yeah. He's like, no. He says, your license good? I said, yeah. He said, all right. So he takes the license. He runs the license. He sees whatever is on the license, boom, boom. He comes back. He's like, boom. He's like, yo, I'm going to give you this ticket. He gives me a ticket for like shit that you obstructing the site and shit. Yeah. He has like $54 ticket, some shit like that. He said, get this car off the road. He said, if I see your shit like this again, straight up. I remember his face. I just don't know his name. If I knew who this nigga is, I would buy him shit. Like, I would give him, I would like, yo, what do you want? A drink, nigga? Like, because he didn't have to do any of this. Whoa. He was like, yo, get off the road. Yeah. If your shit ain't right, next time I'm taking, because he could, and it was by Christmas. So the only thing I could think is he was just on some, I ain't gonna kill him. He's a young dude. He's doing whatever, blah, blah, blah. Damn. So, mind you, remember I told you, homie, she left, and now she's coming back. So she's coming back. She sees the cop interacting with me. It's like she don't know what's going on. She thinks it's a rap. So I'm talking to him. He's like, get the car off the road. If I see your shit again, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool. He gives me the $50 ticket, right? Right? And he gets in the car. And then Chrissy, fuck, edit that. And then she comes out of nowhere. And then, after she comes out of nowhere, she gets in the car. She's like, what happened? The nigga skates off. He says, before he skates off, he says, next time, get a better spray. Okay? Get a better spray, my nigga.
He said that?
He said that to me. So he knew everything that went down. He peeped the whole interaction because homeboy came right to me serving. Right? And right after that, he leaves. He comes right after. I'm checking. I'm right there. Yeah, I'm open for the plucking right there.
It's crazy.
So he had me on everything. Car would have gone. I would have had a case. I would have been locked up, and then I would have had to deal with that on my record and shit.
Caught a nigga would have fucked this shit up, and that's what I'm saying, dog. We need to get this legalization so they can get off our ass.
Legal. It's legal now.
But you know,
well, I mean, not now. But
you know, it's not permanent, nigga. We got when it gets permanent, then we can.
Then we could what? What we gonna do? You wanna get higher?
It'll just be a little, it'll be a little bit less. The cops will be on our ass because they ain't gonna be pulling. Because they don't know when you got weed in the car. Yeah, unless they walk by.
A lot of times these niggas know. Like
no, not if you're driving, nigga. They stereotyping at that point.
Well, they always stereotype.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I just did a whole story about being stereotyped.
Yo, that shit was crazy, man.
Bro, that time I could have. Yo. That happened 07, 08. I was young. I was young. Yeah, yo. I couldn't believe it happened. And I was like, and I thought about it, I was like, I've done so much fucked up shit to niggas as like black people that they had more of a right to pull a gun out on me than this guy. And I'm like, yo, I come all the way to the suburbs and shit. and I get a guy to pull up me by the boys.
Yo.
I'm like, I did so much other shit. Like, I'm thankful for every moment I had, bro. Like, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm talking crazy I'm just being real, man. Ain't nobody can take that shit from me.
So that's good, man.
So you think we good?
Be blessed.
We good?
Be blessed.
Is this a good app? Good episode 2?
Good episode 2.
We figured it out. We want to put it together, stitch it together.
I guess. We gotta get these girls in here though, man, on these poles.
That's for a later time.
That's for a later time.